Alright guys, we are going to create our home activity. We are going to work on our home activity as user has successfully logged in. So the next thing, we are going to first of all create our toolbar. So let's first of all arrange the home activity first. So let's take it, expand it. So we're going to remove the text view. Let's remove the text view from it. Then we'll go ahead and create our toolbar. So we need to create a new resource file, a new layout resource file. We'll name it as toolbar. Okay, click OK. So the next thing we are going to do is to set it to toolbar. Let's remove it and set it as widget.toolbar. So I think it's alright. We need to now set the background color. So let's set the background color. So the color, okay, this one is okay. So let's go back to our main activity and bring in the toolbar. So we'll use include. So use include and bring in the toolbar. Alright. Use layouts. Then at toolbar. Layout at layout/toolbar. So we set the ID also. We give it an ID. Alright, so everything is okay. So let's design we are going to use the coordinate layout. Inside the coordinate layouts is where we are going to bring in recycler view. We put a recycler view so that it will display all the notes on the home activity. Then after that, we'll bring in a floating action bar that we'll be using to add notes. So I think this is okay. So the next thing we are going to do is to bring in the floating action bar. Let's create the floating action bar. Right, create it. Think everything is okay. Margin top 20 dp. Let's change that to wrap content. So we need to put a vector asset, a plus symbol to indicate add. Think it's alright, but it's not showing. We need to know why it's not showing. It's not showing. We'll set it to bottom end. bottom end. Think everything is alright. There's something we need to check about this toolbar. We set it to wrap content. That's why it's not showing. So let's now go back to it. You can see. So our gravity is at the center. Let's remove it. So remaining our floating action bar is not still showing. Let's see why the floating action bar is not showing. Not still showing. I think is to run this app to know why it's not working. It's not still showing. Maybe something is wrong somewhere. We need to check what we are getting wrong. Sometimes if you are trying something on Android is not working, you just run the app and see whether it's Android Studio that is not responding. I think everything is alright. So let's try to run the app. So the emulator is coming up, so that we'll know if it is the Android Studio that is giving the problem. Right, you can see that it's now showing. It's just for us to do that. So I think everything is okay. So just need to change the background, but before changing the background, we'll change this our plus to white. The background should be white. We'll give it another name so that it should not conflict with the other name. So the resource file is going to be white, while the background will be black. So let's set the background to be black. We use black color, but yet it's not yet black. I think we need to add tint to it, background tint. You can see now it's okay now. So let's check our app. Let's cross check and know if we are getting it, if there's anything wrong. I think the toolbar, we need to work on the toolbar inside the main activity.java. We need to work on it inside the main activity.java. So let's go and work on it. I think everything is alright. It's just to go and work on the toolbar on the HomeActivity.java before everything will be alright. We just successfully created the HomeActivity little design. So we bring in the toolbar. I'm using androidx. So just name it toolbar title. Then look, let's check the ID and reference it by the ID and set it. You can see that is the ID. You can just copy it, come to the HomeActivity.java and use it so that it will be there will be no mistake. So just paste it. So I think it's alright. There's some things we need to do. We need to set support action bar. So let's set support action bar. I think we don't need all these things for now. We don't need to bring in to write any other thing. We just need to set our support action bar. No. Set support action bar, then toolbar. Then the next thing is to set title. Set support action bar. So we set the title. We name it as Note Application. This enable the toolbar to work. So we can just hover if there is a warning. We suppress that warning. So let's run our app again. We are going to run the app and log in. So that we can see the toolbar. So let's see the details, the user's details. So the app will soon be installed. So it's test@gmail.com. Then the password is 123456. So let's log in and see. Our app is crashing. Let's know why the app is crashing. This is one good part of this tutorial that I'm taking you through. If there is error, I'll show you how to debug the error. So let's know what is the error. It's not showing us proper. Let's click on the app again so that the error will appear. Let's try to log in again. We want to see the error. Why there's still error? Let's try to check. Alright, you can see the error that is showing. This activity already has action bar. You can see the message. So let me show you what this means. It means that the action bar given by the application is still there. We need to remove it. We need to set no dark action bar. That is the only no action bar. That is the only solution to this problem. So let's rerun our app and see if everything will work well. So this is one value, one good part of this tutorial that you are taking, this course you are taking. So let's try to log in and see if everything will be alright now. So let's log in. You can see that login successful. Everything is alright. The other action bar is out, the normal one. So our own is not there. So thank you. I will see you in the next class. Alright.